Right, today we're taking a look at the Crosman legacy and utilizing Gamo lead balls. At the time of this video, Crosman does not have lead balls for their elderly shooters, so Gamo steps in nicely for that. Okay, so lead balls are great short-range ammunition, and they don't have the ricochet issues of steel BBs. So I'm just basically clarifying and showing everything that the old timers taught me that they're getting by with. Now, the first thing is with the loading. So as you get older, you can start shaking, your hands start to shake. Eyesight is part of it too, but mostly it's just kind of shaking hands, and they struggle to load pellets. And so with a lead ball, there is no front side, back side. You just toss it in there and go. It's great for low light shooting too. Okay, now one thing they wanted me to point out is with the magazine, you don't really get to use this because that's for steel BBs. What will happen is lead balls will jam up in here. Then all you can do is try to coax them back to the ammo dump. Also, they can shoot out of the breech when you open that up. They can just fly out of there. So one or the other. But what you are able to do is keep a bunch of these things loaded up on your gun. So even if you want to shoot pellets, you still have the option. You always know you have ammo on your gun. You almost look at it kind of like insurance policy in case of emergency, and as long as you're willing to creep getting close, and we'll talk about that. So remember, there is your loading area right there. And so the way this works, you load it up, and you literally can put 200 of these guys in here. And then when you're out in the field, you take a few out in your hand and put them in a pocket. And like they joke, make sure to close that, or you won't have any. And then for plinking around or pest work. So now let's talk about the accuracy and power. Okay, so they wanted me to verify what they said, and they were right. So at 10 yards, really 10 yards and under. So remember, these targets you see are in a pellet trap. So it's anchored on each side, and it's a steel box. So I'm going to go ahead and say that would be hitting the field against a cottontail is basically what they're going after. So 9 out of 10. And they want to make it clear that 10 yards and under. And again, remember, this isn't honorable combat. It's not a competition. It's about getting the job done if you're doing pest work. So at 11 yards, literally every yard back from 10, it seems to get worse. 6 out of 10 is okay. That might have been a hit. This shows promise maybe. But anyway, yeah, 10 yards and under is what you want to do. And then this is an extreme case at 13 yards, and it's pretty bad. I almost missed the pellet trap here, and in the corner. So that's the most extreme case. I only hit the actual target once. And again, these homemade targets, I like them because they're bright, and they help me with field prep. I just use my challenge coin on them. I don't bother with a middle target on this, not when I'm shooting lead balls. So again, the guys make a good point. 10 yards and under, and just get good at creeping. In the suburbs, we can do this. In rural areas, it's a little more challenging. Now let's look at the power. See, in the rural areas, because of your coyotes and your raccoons, they may not let you get any closer than 20 yards. In the suburbs, you can get close. So as you can see, this thing, you know, and look at some of those exit points. The lead balls do slightly mushroom, and did a great job for pumps. Also, as you get older, not everybody, but many older men, we'll say well north of 60, you can start losing strength. And so for pumps, and not only does that work best for the lead balls because they're touchy to power, is, you know, that's what they can manage, and they make it work. We look at another can. You know, again, just shooting right through it, no problem. That'll work in the field. So, yeah. So basically, here's the thing. Crosman at this time does not make these. I really think they would be beautiful. Judging by their pellets, they'd be beautiful silver balls. But until then, you know, Gamo steps in nicely to help Crosman elderly customers still use this gun. Because the thing about the lead balls compared to steel BBs on a ricochet, let's say from this legacy on 4 pumps, is very dangerous. So one thing they wanted me to convey to people, because people don't really talk about that, and they say like SUBURB, is that this can, well, one story he told me was that he was shooting, he hit something hard and came whizzing right by his eye like someone shot back at him. And he said that's enough of that, and that's why these guys started talking to each other and going with these. The lead balls can bounce, but to actually shoot back at you, I haven't seen that. So anyway, so I just want to get that message out there. Even if you're not that old, it is a nice insurance policy to have all those lead balls stored in here. And they're just fun close range ammunition if you just want to plink around on 4 pumps. And yeah, you don't have to worry about pop cans. It has the power to take on the soup cans. So anyway, thank you very much. And so for your older guys who are getting frustrated, you don't want steel BBs, too dangerous, and you can't load the pellets. There's your answer right there. Okay, thank you.